It begins with a whisper that you can't quite place, the rustle of a curtain that never moves, a flicker in the corner of your eye that vanishes when you stare. You feel it, that subtle tug, as if the room itself is holding a secret you're not meant to see. This is the doorway to mystery, the thin veil that separates the ordinary from the unseen, and it's the very fabric of our darkest curiosities. Imagine a child in a dimly lit attic, clutching an old, dust-covered diary. The pages are yellowed, the ink faded, yet each entry feels like a pulse, a heartbeat that syncs with the child's own. The diary doesn't just tell a story. It pulls the reader into a world where every word is a trap, every confession a hook. What makes us linger on such pages? It's not the content alone, but the promise that somewhere, hidden in the margins, lies a truth that could shift the balance of our own reality. Psychologists call this the need for cognitive closure. When the mind encounters an incomplete narrative, it becomes uncomfortable, restless. The brain, wired to seek patterns, treats mystery like a hunger. It craves the resolution, the moment the puzzle snaps into place. Yet, paradoxically, we also savor the tension. The same circuitry that drives us to solve a murder mystery also fuels the allure of the unsolved, the forbidden, the enigmatic. It's a dance between the desire for certainty and the pleasure of the unknown. Take the case of the famous Mothman sightings in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. Residents reported a towering, winged figure, eyes glowing like embers. The sightings stopped, but the legend persisted, feeding into a collective anxiety that something unseen lingered at the edge of perception. Researchers found that communities experiencing unexplained phenomena often exhibit heightened in-group cohesion, as the mystery becomes a shared secret, a bond forged in the darkness. The mystery itself becomes a social glue, a silent agreement that we know something you don't now. Picture a corporate boardroom where a charismatic leader introduces a new, vague initiative. He speaks in riddles, promising transformation without revealing the mechanics. The employees feel a pull, an instinctual urge to align, to be part of the unfolding story. This is manipulation through intrigue. By withholding specifics, the leader activates the same neural pathways that make us chase a thriller. The unknown becomes a lever of power, a way to steer behavior without overt coercion. The mechanics are simple yet profound. When information is incomplete, the brain releases dopamine, the neurotransmitter of anticipation. This surge fuels curiosity, driving us to seek the missing pieces. In the hands of a skilled storyteller or a manipulative figure, this dopamine loop can be exploited, turning mystery into a tool for control. The audience, caught in the suspense, lowers its guard, eager to fill the gaps, often overlooking red flags that would otherwise be glaring. Consider the classic tale of the vanishing hotel, a hotel that appears on a traveler's map one night and disappears the next, leaving only a rusted key. The story spreads, each retelling adding a new detail. A ghostly concierge, a hallway that loops back on itself, a ledger of names that never age. Listeners become participants, each imagining themselves walking those impossible corridors. The narrative thrives because it feeds the brain's love for pattern completion, while simultaneously denying the final picture. The intrigue becomes a mirror, reflecting our own fears of loss, of the ungraspable. What does this mean for us? Sitting in the quiet darkness of our own rooms, scrolling through endless feeds of mysteries and conspiracies. It means we are constantly being nudged, subtly, by the promise of the unknown. The more we chase, the more we are shaped by the stories we consume. Our identities, our decisions, even our relationships can be swayed by the allure of a secret that may never be revealed, but there is a counterbalance, a hidden safeguard. The same part of the brain that craves closure also monitors risk. When the stakes become too high, the amygdala fires, warning us of potential danger. This is why some mysteries feel exhilarating, while others provoke dread. The line between fascination and fear is thin, and those who master it can guide us toward enlightenment, or toward manipulation. So, the next time you feel that inexplicable pull, whether it's a cryptic message in a text, a half-finished painting on a wall, or a whispered rumor about a hidden room in an old mansion, pause. Recognize the chemistry at work, the dance of dopamine and dread. Ask yourself, am I seeking truth, or am I being drawn into a story that serves someone else's purpose? In the end, mystery is a double-edged sword. It can illuminate the shadows of our own psyche, revealing the depths we seldom explore. Or it can be a veil, a carefully crafted illusion that keeps us forever reaching, never quite grasping. The choice lies in how we respond to that first whisper, that faint rustle that beckons us forward. Listen closely, and you may discover that the greatest intrigue is not what hides behind the curtain, but what lies within you, the restless, curious mind that refuses to settle, forever hunting the next secret, the next story, the next piece of the puzzle that might finally make sense of the darkness.